I've fallen and I can't get up.
Where am I? I feel dizzy. That's right, I was looking for evidence in the infirmary. The medical records are gone. Some birdie took them? I managed to get knocked out even with the stun gun Mr. Leone gave me. Darn it. Well, stupid. I don't know who attacked me, but those records must have been important to get stolen away like that. Oh, darn it. Why did I let myself get taken from behind like that? Well, Ryota.
That's not
Ryota.
Oh my god.
I had our records. Even with those, it would have been hard to prove anything. Whoever attacked me must have been the criminal. They probably wouldn't leave anything, but maybe they missed a clue in here somewhere. Huh? I hadn't noticed earlier, but there's a card under the desk, in a corner I wouldn't have seen if I weren't on the floor. This is KitKat student ID.
Oh god, it's like Angel.
There's blood on the corner. So it wasn't dropped here by accident before she was killed. It must have happened in here.
The infirmary.
It looks like my doubts about the doctor are confirmed, but for some reason I still feel unsure. I almost feel like this is too good to be true, like I'm being led along. If the doctor were behind it all, surely he could avoid casting so much doubt on himself. Just what is he after anyway? But I'm not worried about who is doing what and why. I'm worried about finding the one who did this to KitKat. I need to talk with Sakuya.
I just heard a big loud crash from downstairs. Oh no.
That's bad.
So, you think it would take a fair amount of time to cut a human up like this and distribute them into boxes, Doctor?
Correct. Even if she were cut up last night and distributed this morning, it would involve a good deal of physical labor. Sakuya?
You again.
Can we go to the maintenance room? We need to talk.
Very well.
Mr. Shirogane.
Yes, Doctor?
Just as an aside, it would be impossible for one such as myself.
Even with the knowledge and tools of a physician?
Even so, I am not a particularly healthy person.
I forgot about that.
Not a healthy person?
The doctor is slightly impaired down on his right side, you know.
Well, he had no problem murdering me and his
Right?
mouth.
Like, I don't know how they excuse that,
Such
but
shit.
this is actually canon. He is actually, like, handicapped in a way.
He is? I never knew.
I didn't realize Ryota was asking, so I was like, yeah.
I was injured long ago. My right wing never fully recovered, though it rarely poses problems in daily life.
Because he learned to be left-handed. I am not left-handed. Sorry.
A human corpse is heavy. It seems like a bit much to go dragging around with one wing, don't you think?
Yes, it's all true. It's even recorded in the faculty medical records.
It is? I see. Thanks. I'll remember that.
Red, his handicap is far too fluffy.
He could have a lackey. Like...
Yeah, like a sidekick.
Yeah.
Or...
I tell Sakuya about what I found in the infirmary as we head to the maintenance office.
Meaning, Fujishiro Nageki's records and the doctor have something to do with the medical center.
I think so, yeah. I wonder about the other records, too. Why you, me, and KitKat all together? Could that really be a coincidence? Did you go there often after you moved here or anything?
Not once. Nobility knows no illness.
Maybe Sakuya was, like, built in a lab or something.
He's OP.
Yeah. I've never seen him sick, and he always seems pretty lively. I hadn't known about the doctor's injury. Kind of a bad thing to find out now.
Bad? Because it's inconvenient to your theory? We must remain just. No harm can ever come from learning more of the truth.
I guess so. Maybe it's because he's not very active or because he never leaves the infirmary, but guess I never really had a chance to notice his disability. If he couldn't have done it alone, it makes it seem more likely that he was working together with Yuya.
Blasted mongrel. No good could ever come from his presence.
Or he could be working with the teacher.
Yeah, I mean, it could be anyone. He merely confuses the issue. Salutations. Were you gossiping about me? Maybe.
Yes. Yuya.
Oh, Ethan. What a pickle. I guess I'm the topic of choice among the boys as well as the girls now. Not that I mind. Don't let it get to your head, mongrel. We aren't saying anything good about you.
That's right, Yuya. From your point of view, we were subjecting you to vile slander and ill gossips.
You're very frank, Ryota. Nothing
No, I'm
wrong
not
with
frank,
that.
I'm Ryota.
What kind of slander? Perhaps you shouldn't say, lest my fragile heart shatter like a maiden's crystal glass. God damn it! Dropped by an unkind lover.
It should be obvious what we were talking about from our faces alone, but he's completely relaxed. I doubt his heart is made of glass, though. Used tires, maybe. Something that is completely impervious to abuse.
Marissa points out something pretty obvious now that I think about it. Nobility knows no illness, he says, as his dad almost didn't die of an illness.
Yeah, really?
Like, I didn't even think about that, because they don't really mention that again, but... Your unsolicited presence saves us the trouble of looking for you. We demand answers from you. You lied. You met Kit Kat in the infirmary yesterday. Did you kill her? So you doubt me. I'd love to see your evidence.
We found her ID stained with blood. In the infirmary.
You're duty-bound to answer. What did you see in the infirmary yesterday? And what did you do? Well, I can't tell you anything, sorry. I can't say anything at all. Cease this foolishness. You know something, don't you? Do not attempt to dodge the... Oh, no.
Oh. SCARECROW fun time. Run, you two!
Such terrible timing. No birdie likes a man who can't read the atmosphere, Mr. Scarecrow.
Stun it.
Is this the time for jokes? Run, go! Or we just run, it's fine. Ryota seems to have left us in the dust.
Yep,
Maybe
you guys are gonna die first.
Maybe we should hurry up a little.
You don't need to be faster than the pursuer, you just need to be faster than the person behind you.
It's true. Well, it doesn't look like it's noticed us. I guess it's not too keen on chasing people. Your idle flirtations sicken me. Filthy mongrel. Shh. Do you want it to hear us?
Too late.
How about this? I'll go first and lure Mr. Beanpole Man towards the cafeteria. You head for the maintenance room while it's distracted, okay? You plan to act as a decoy? Don't think this will stop me from suspecting you. I wasn't asking you to. I've been your ally till now, so why stop now? Our ally? Anyway, run for it as soon as we're out of sight. Adieu. Well?
Sakuya, you're okay. I was worried that maybe you got caught.
Indeed.
Isn't Yuya with you? We never got him to answer anything.
I do not know. He ran in the opposite direction.
We don't have much time left. I think the only thing to do is get him to talk to us and then confront the doctor. He's been helping us this whole time, but I don't know if we can still consider him our ally.
Our ally. Indeed.
You've always been separated, right? So you don't really know how he usually acts, or if he'd be likely to do something like this, or...
How could I know? He and I live in different worlds, as my father said. I couldn't know.
I'm an only child, so I don't really understand siblings, but I think I know how you feel about him, Sakuya.
Do not make me repeat myself. He and I have no connection. But I want to believe that he is not my enemy.
Looks like Sakuya isn't entirely sure what to think. The prime suspects are the doctor who aided his family and his own half-brother. If I were given the same situation, I wouldn't be as calm as he is.
Oh, okay.
We should write in the notes and then
We
go
should
talk to
probably
the doctor. And go find out what exactly happened in the infirmary. We figured out a lot of things, but there's still a lot that remains a mystery. It's 6 p.m. We don't have much time. Can we solve this and get out alive in only 4 hours? Alright, let's go, Huh? Sakuya? Your friend already left, young one. Why didn't you say so earlier? He's planning to confront the doctor alone. Why would he do that?
Right? Father is of the pure bloodline, and so his life is of the utmost value. By extension, the doctor who saved his life must also be valuable. I must not disrespect him, because that is what Father told me.
You can always stab him.
That's true. My brother, born of a low father, is a worthless being. Though he looks noble, his veins flow with filthy, impure blood. I must not associate with those of low birth, because that is what Father told me. But I am no longer sure. What is blood? Why does it divide us?
Baby, don't hurt me. What?
No more. Why does it divide us so? They are the cutest sneezes ever, it's true. This is fact.
Thanks.
Hello again, Shirogane.
Where is the doctor?
He said he was going back to the infirmary. Maybe he forgot something there.
Thank you.
You're going right after him? Don't you want any tea? Well, be careful.
Didn't you want any tea that I poisoned?
Right?
Don't you want that?
Dots.
He looked rather troubled. I hope he's all right.
Well. Doctor.
Mr. Shirogane, you look quite fatigued. Would you care rest for a little while?
You are wrong, are you not, sir?
Sorry, there it was again. You.
Oh, shit.
Whatever could you mean?
I wish to learn the truth. What did you and Sakazaki do? Which of you decided to kill Kit Kat?
That's not something to say without proof, Mr. Shirogane. But then, we have but little time left. Perhaps I shall explain things to you. I did not kill Miss Kit Kat. This is the truth.
Of course. How could I let myself be swayed by idle rumors? The doctor could not possibly carry out such an atrocity.
Well, he switched sides pretty quick.
He's so loyal.
I know, right? Mr. Sakazaki. I always, mess that up.
No, it's fine.
Mr. Sakazaki did not kill her either. Which raises the question, who did?
Sakazaki admitted that he was involved in the crime. He cannot possibly be.
I merely said that he did not kill her. I did not say he wasn't involved. Of course, the same applies to myself.
The two of you did not kill her, but you were involved? But then, who did kill her?
Oh dear me, this won't do. Talking to you makes me feel like I'm about to fall asleep.
Damn.
I suppose these are the limits of a mere mongrel.
What did he just say?
What?
Doctor,
Could you be quiet for a minute, Mr. Shirogane? You bore me. You filthy, lowborn mongrel.
What are you saying, sir? I am not like Saka.
You did well. Thanks to you, Mr. Kawara has found almost everything he needs. Just one more push, and he'll be done. Thank you, Mr. Shirogane.
A glint of white steel. His left wing slowly traces an arch through the air. Arc. Wrote words.
Well, that escalated.
Dramatic. I'm dying.
No, I just mean I'm dying.
I'm dying. What did he say? Why was I left behind? I can't think. Dots. Sakazaki! Stop that, Issa. I told you not to touch my brother.
What?
Suddenly, Sakazaki Yuya blocks out the sun. Blood is spreading across the floor. I am unhurt? He is so dramatic. He wasn't even killed yet, and he's like, I'm dying! This is the end! Who's... Your wing!
Such beautiful brotherly love, Mr. Sakazaki. You were the real hero of course. I only promised that I wouldn't tell other people. Not that I wouldn't tell him himself, or that I wouldn't kill him. And after all that work to steal the records from Mr. Kawara, too.
Yeah, you've always been like this. A coward and a villain to the core.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
What, son? You're in a dome! What are you doing, Doctor? Why? Why are you doing this?
I told you, remember? You bore me. Now that you have helped Mr. Kawara as much as you can, I have no more use for you. Why should I put up with your babbling now that I am done with you?
I do not understand, sir. What did you do? What did you and Sakazaki?
This is exactly what I'm talking about. I have no responsibility to explain to you. Goodbye, Mr. Shirogane.
No, don't move, Sakuya! Dramatic.
Sakuya! Oh, Mr. Kawara. We were just discussing you. Yuya standing over...
It's you, right.
I guess. I think it's me. Yuya standing over Sakuya, blood running down his body. The doctor standing next to them. There's no question about what's happened. Doctor, so it was you all along. Was it? I wonder about that.
Did you say oh ho ho?
Yeah.
Pull yourself together, Sakazaki. Say something.
Don't worry. He won't die just yet. I'm sure you'll enjoy a confession or two. So ask him all you want. Wait, Doctor. Oh God, Angel.
Yes.
Oh, or not.
Oh, that's terrifying. Never mind. I am less excited now.
The Scarecrow. There you are, Labor. I was waiting for you. Come, let us go.
Labor 9.
Labor 9? Is that the Scarecrow's name? So he was working under the doctor this whole time. Just a little more, Mr. Kawara. Do you think you'll remember soon? Stop running away. You killed Kit Kat. I will never forgive you. I'm glad you're so lively. That's good. I shall be waiting for you, deep beneath the surface. Chase me, Mr. Kawara.
Oh, chase me! That's like all I just imagine him running off.
I reach out. I can't reach. Well, so much for that.
He tried. Gold star.
Yeah,
fun.
really. The doctor and the Scarecrow are gone.
Well, don't go chasing after the beanpole man on your own, Ryota.
The beanpole man.
A good man keeps his cool, even in times like this. Don't speak. You're still bleeding. Don't worry. Who the hell do you think I am? I'll be fine. I know my limits better than anyone else. I won't die to a little scalpel. Getting whacked with a cleaver would have been bad, but...
There are plenty of bandages here. Sakuya, wait, here. I'll go get Mr. Leone.
Okay, now bye.
Yeah.
Well, wait, Ryota. I have things to tell you. Can you wait long
He just,
enough?
like, dies.
Yeah, right?
Before.
Can you wait long enough to hear my confession? Like the doctor said, there's no time to waste, so let me tell you everything I can. This might be our last chance. It's too late, Sakazaki. I just spit everywhere. Ew. Beautiful. If you were involved, why didn't you tell us before? We had a deal. Of course, he broke it without a second thought. The doctor and I did not kill her. This is the truth. That is the truth.
But then why did he...
She died in this room after school yesterday. That is also the truth. Then there's someone else. Yes. Right as always,
It was
Sakuya.
the teacher! And that third person killed Kit Kat? Who was it?
I am sorry, I can't tell you that.
Fucking...
I think you'll figure it out. I have to apologize to you. The doctor and I were the ones who cut her up.
Thanks for that image.
Right?
You stuffed her into those boxes?
It was the time. The doctor needed to be sure of when she'd be found. He decided morning would give the time for the most humans to gather. I suppose he probably thought putting her into the printed boxes was funny too.
The most humans? I would...
Looks like I've stayed on the fence till the very end. I didn't have the resolve to go either way. If only things had been a little different. I thought you said you'd be fine. Are you worried for me? I'm honored. Could you go outside for a bit, Ryota?
So you can kiss? What?
Yeah, kiss. Well, brothers. So they're still
what?
at least half brothers.
Fan fiction, I bet.
At that, I would not be surprised, honestly.
Yeah.
We'll go to the maintenance office afterwards. Just for a little. I want to talk to Sakuya alone.
It would be much funnier if the teacher kept, like, appearing and was sleeping through everything.
It's true. Great.
That would be quite funny. You have a new father now, Yuya. He has a beautiful mansion, and you'll be moving there tomorrow. But your new father says he doesn't want your brother. He says he can only feed you if you leave the egg behind. Mother is sad. He is her son, too. I will go. I will throw my brother away, Mother. Give me the egg. The new father killed my father. Oh god, this is getting confusing. I know he did. He killed him so he could take Mother from him. I waited. Until she laid a new egg. Until she laid an egg with the new father's child inside. I had hid him away in the mansion, and I switched them. So he will raise my brother as his own son. The new father hates me, but he will love my brother. He will give him nice food and nice clothes and a nice bed. My brother will not know. No one will know but me. I hate the new father. I took the new egg, and I smashed it. Shit.
Do you know what happened?
It sounds to me like Sakuya was not actually that guy's kid, so he's technically not pure.
Right.
Blood?
He's technically not
Which
royalty.
which would be why she was like, you're a monk.
I've always thought that maybe I could have told you. The doctor did not lie. You're the same as me, Sakuya. We were never half-brothers. You are my real brother. Impossible! I am the heir to the LaBelle family. Father told me so. Huh?
No, you're not.
Everyone told me so. I was raised for no other purpose. I never told anyone that I'd switch the eggs. If Father found out now, he'd throw you away. I did it for you. No, maybe I didn't. Maybe I just did it to spite that man. I killed the child he had with Mother. That was the cross I had to bear. It was never your problem. I was happy just to see you living in luxury. Under what authority? None. You're right. I only ever listened to myself. But the doctor noticed. He must have realized. I guess I was doing what he said all along, since I took your lineage. The fact that I killed the LaBelle, the other father's child, will never leave me. I've never been able to forget. If you're blamed for that child's death, you have to press on. You can't let it stop you. I've always worried about whether I should tell you or not. And now it's too late. So, fool! To deny me my lineage now! I'm sorry, Sakuya. I should have told you long ago. I was never as sure of myself as you. If I'm not of the LaBelle line, what am I? I knew you'd ask that. Straightforward as always. Leave this place, Sakuya, and think about it long and hard. You have a lot more to worry about than just who your family is, after all. No, wait, Sakazaki! Stay with me! There is still so much for you to tell me. It's been a long time since we talked this much. I talked to you every day when you were young, when you were still an egg. Pull yourself together, Yuya. You can't leave like this. You said a little scalpel like that could never kill you.
I lied.
I lied. I should apologize about that too. Remember the headmaster? That was nerve toxin. You mean the scalpel had... Go on, Sakuya. Leave your liar brother and go. The doctor must have a way out of here. You are yourself. Never let anyone tie you down. Later, buddy. Well... Yuya! Yuya!
Oh, well, music's gone.
Traumatic. Gone. Fifth
That was
class
probably the best
and...
song so far, I think.
Seriously, inspirational. And 6th class begin.
Oh, here we go.
Oh my god.
It's 6 p.m. I haven't had much of a sense of time passing since the dome appeared, but it's already evening. The atmosphere in the maintenance office is tense. The doctor said he'd be waiting deep beneath the surface. Does this building have a basement? No, he's like in hell. That's where he's waiting. Certainly not one that appears on the official plans, but maybe under the medical center, but that one's blocked off with concrete. It does not seem to me that the medical center is an entirely independent building. There may well be a path from this building into the basement there. Is there any way you might have missed something?
Probably.
Missed something, or forgotten something. Somewhere I forgot to look? Oh. That's right. The encyclopedia from the library in the medical... And the chronology in the medical records. I'd like to talk to Nageki again. You've thought of something? Yeah, I need to go check. Sakuya...
Dots.
He hasn't spoken since what happened in the infirmary. I can't blame him. I know how he feels. Better to leave him alone. Bye.
Oh. Poor Sakuya. Dots. I know. I'm worried about it too. Dots. You're fading again. Where are you? Pretty sure that's Kit Kat.
Nageki. There you are.
What is it?
I found out a lot about the school. And about you.
I see. I suppose you know who I am then?
Sort of, but there are things I need to ask you. That's why I'm here. The fire 5 years ago, and the dome today. How are they related? Nageki must know something about the secrets this school holds. You aren't really here anymore, are you?
That might be so. Or it might not.
I saw on the school records. It says you died 5 years ago in an accident in the medical center.
Thoughts. I had become aware of that. I stopped my own clock here. That's why I can never leave.
You stopped your... In other words...
At the very least, I took my life through my own will. I am almost sure of that.
So you didn't die in the accident. He hangs his head in silence. Looks like he can't remember everything from before he died. I need a clue. There must be a basement under the medical center, and I need to get in there. Oh, that's right. The encyclopedia.
The encyclopedia?
You used to go to the medical center, right? Did you switch one of the encyclopedias from there with one here?
Why would...
That's what I want to know. I guess I should just tell him. Look, you know how the encyclopedias here are out of order. There are 2 copies of Volume 9 and no Volume 6.
The medical center has the same encyclopedias?
Yeah, there are 2 copies of 6 there and no 9.
How disorderly.
Yeah, anyway, one of the copies of Volume 6 there has a library sticker on it. Someone must have taken it from here.
Switch the encyclopedias. Mr. Kawara, try reading this copy of column 9.
Looking's worth 1,000 spoken words, I guess. Huh? This isn't right. It looks like just another book when it's closed, but it's a box?
Trick book.
It's full of files. Some sort of documents? They're all from 5 years ago. These must have been...
What does it say? That one.
Let's see. Operation Hatoful.
Sorry.
This is talking about using carrier individuals as biological weapons to fight humans? It has the same title as the file in the headmaster's office, but I never expected anything like this. Meaning, the school has been being used for biological weapons development for at least 5 years. 2180. New strains of Sumatera influenza isolated. 2183. A new strain has been isolated from Fujishiro Nageki. It is lethal to humans and has been named Charon virus?
I was saying
Is
Charon. Yeah.
Okay. It has entered research at St. Pigeonations Medical Center.
Charon virus? Humans I met would always get very sick.
Are you remembering something?
Yes, I think so. I think I was the one who brought that book here. The birds with me in the medical center often did secret things in the reference room. I wanted to tell someone. To tell someone important that was happening, what was happening in the center. What was it? My family? It must have been my family. That's right. I burned. I had to disappear. Why didn't I notice? Did I your help to see?
He paces nervously in circles, rambling on to himself. If you've realized something, it would help me to know what it is.
I've remembered. Remembered what happened here 5 years ago. He remembers. I can't remember my parents' faces. I lived in an orphanage with other birds my age since before I could remember. I never thought much of it at the time, but apparently every birdie there was a war orphan. But I did not resent the humans who had started the war. I did not care. I thought that living with other chicks and no parents was as natural as it could be. One day the endless routine was broken and some humans broke into the orphanage. They had guns and kept shouting, "Free humanity, free humanity." I thought that's what they said. They barricaded themselves in our house and killed us one at a time. I was helpless. I could only hide in the corner and weep as my family was killed before my eyes. I don't know how much time had gone by since they came. When I looked around the silent room, they were all collapsed on the floor. Birds had come to save us. They had come and killed the evil humans. That is what I thought. But you have been granted a great power. You are one of the chosen few. I left the orphanage with my one remaining sibling, and we lived in an apartment. But I was weak and couldn't go to school or get a job. I was nothing but a burden. And then I received the invitation. We wish to welcome you to special treatment. How would you like to study at the world's foremost avian school? We will provide anything you need. Anything at all. There is a hospital on the school grounds. We will provide a room for you to live there. You shall receive all the care you require. I was living with my brother. I did not want to leave him. But if I continued to live with him, I would only hold him down. He was happy to hear that I would have a chance to improve my physical condition, and so I enrolled at St. Pigeonations. I was still weak, and so I often stayed in my room. I had no friends, but I was not unhappy. The nurses and the faculty were all very kind to me. But then, early in my first summer vacation, the doctor made a proposal to me. This vacation is the perfect opportunity. Would you like to undergo intensive treatment? You will have to stay inside for some time, but by the end of the summer, you should be as healthy as any other bird in school. So I began a long summer in the underground facility. First, a routine of daily examinations and numerous medications. And then the experiments began. The experiments to kill humans. A human would be brought to me. They would struggle and gasp, and then with a last painful sigh, they would stop moving. I knew why I was brought here. Living in my body was a virus deadly to humans in a matter of minutes. My parents, whose faces I never knew, were killed by humans. Everyone else in the orphanage was killed by humans. And in return, I killed another human with each experiment. Simply by standing in the same room as me, by breathing the same air as me, they would collapse. I couldn't stand it. I had no reason not to hate them, but watching them die in front of me shaved away my heart, little by little. And so I decided to end it all. I had only one wish. I wanted to disappear from this world without a trace.
So did he set the fire?
I think so. If not, either way, he wanted to die in it. The Charon virus. The deadly guest that made its home in my body. That is what they called it. No doubt they were searching for a way to destroy humanity with that virus.
That was Operation Hatoful?
Yes. That's why I burned it all 5 years ago. There should have been nothing left, but I am not here. But maybe, just maybe, there's still something left somewhere. And I can feel him close by. Hi. Mr. Kawara, are you going to the basement?
I don't have a choice. To find a way out of here alive and to find out why they killed Kit Kat, I need to ask the doctor.
I see.
Because he's been so helpful thus far.
Right. That encyclopedia. You going to bed? I love you. That encyclopedia. What else is inside?
Oh. A piece of paper folded up along with the files. This is a map of the medical center?
When I was there, I went in through the medical center, but it must connect to the main building somewhere near here.
That looks like the gym, so the stairs are...
I believe it is in the chemistry preparation room. The researchers often went in there.
The doctor is beneath the preparation room. Thank you, Nageki. I have to go.
Yes. I think you will be seeing me again, and... Bye. Oh, Miss Kit Kat as well.
What, is that trying to say that we're gonna die too?
I don't know, but I gotta pee! That was actually pretty short.
A staircase in the preparation room? I've never noticed one. I wonder where it could be.
If the Scarecrow went down there with the doctor, it would need to be a pretty big opening. We'll have to go and look. 7 p.m. already. We only have 3 hours until we're overrun with bloodthirsty humans. We don't know for sure if there's an escape route in the basement, but it's our best bet. Maybe we should get every birdie from the gym to come with us as soon as we find the stairs. Leave that to me. Mr. Leone, I'll take care of the other students. Don't worry, I'm not a massive agent for nothing.
Well then, thank you, Mr. One.
I do not trust that teacher. That's all I'm saying. Aren't you going with him, sir?
I'm going to come with you, Kawara. We never know what could happen.
Kill you. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. I am your homeroom teacher, after all.
What the?
You've done such a good job so far. I want to be there to help you if things get dangerous.
They
What
press
about you,
F to pay
Sakia?
respects all the time.
They're great with that.
Dots. You two, go ahead. I'll catch up with you.
Right, okay. We're going to get out of here together, okay? And then be lovers. What's gonna happen?
Ship.
Too much has happened today for both Sakia and me.
Gotta protect.
I don't know what's on his mind, and he doesn't seem interested in telling me, but if he wants to be alone, that's for the best. I guess it's the two of us then, Mr. Nanaki. If something bad happens, one of us can come back to warn you and the others, Mr. Leon. Understood?
Commence Operation Breakout it is then. Not so fast!
I was not expecting Angel.
I wasn't either, because the crash happened afterwards.
Yeah.
Angel? What does he want now? We don't have time for messing around.
Textors Melodia Funnus? That was not the word before.
No, it wasn't.
You travel now to the Abyss of Despair, do you not?
The Abyss of Despair?
I sense demon spores far greater in power than even those released by the Tree of Blight. I cannot allow you to face the dark sorcerer Wallenstein alone.
The Wallenstein guy is the doctor, right? Okay,
We're coming for you, Wallenstein.
Oh, wait, Angel, we need to be careful. Wait!
He certainly is lively. Let's go.
I think this is the first time I've been in here. It's kind of bland.
Not the first time our Kit Kat was in here.
No.
Yes. Not a very friendly room, but not distasteful either. This place is flooded with demon spores. Any good bird would normally avoid it.
Can you think of anything, sir? Like a hidden door, or...
I don't come here very much, so... Do you feel a draft?
A draft?
There are no windows in here. It must be coming from the basement. Huh? Be silent, my crimson breast! We must hold it back, or the eulogy... Eulogy? Yeah.
Eulogy, yeah.
Of doom will... Gate of Euberus, guide me to the abyss!
Wait, calm down, Angel. You can't...
He can. And he will. Oh, there he is. So it was behind the mirror all along.
He's a lot more clever than he acts, isn't he? Even if he does spout nonsense whenever he opens his beak.
Let us proceed to Textoris Melodia Funis. The master of the abyss awaits us below.
A long dark staircase winds downwards behind the mirror. How far does it go? The basement itself should be pretty big. This is sort of like the entrance into a subway tunnel. Let's go. We're in space!